Okay. So now this is like take 5. I get to like the best bit. So the last bit where I was, I'm going to have to load up like 3 of these. I'll learn how to use an editor or something. I've got many challenges ahead of me. So what I'm supposed to be doing is taking out this, leaving all those fats and juices and that in there, and then adding, 2 tablespoons of this, 2 tablespoons of that, 1 tablespoon of this, 2 bay leaves, 2 cups of Sprite, and 3 tablespoons of vinegar. But I'm doing some hacking and some cheating here, and I've put some of the pork is going to be in the air fryer, and I'll cook that, and it'll kind of just go on top, towards the end. So you may see 2 or 3 videos until I learn. I should have been a little bit more prepared with the production aspect of it. The cooking side of it, I've got it covered, even though I'm not super experienced at cooking Filipino cuisine, but I'm experienced at cooking in general, so I'm not having a fail there or an epic moment. But yeah, I'm okay with it, but yeah, I need to sort out the production side of it, the filming and the editing and all that, and so I can just do it all in one shot. There's lots involved. So yeah, those cooking shows out there. All right, so I'm going to add some saucy stuff and then I'll record some more. Chill. Now this is kind of where I've added everything, and not the way that I'm supposed to, but I'll get it back up to the boil and just cook it until I reduce some of that, right? Because there's a lot there. But that's fine, because the pork will just become really, really tender. The flavours will come out. So I've added everything except for the bay leaves. But when it gets back up to the boil, all right, and I reduce it, and I've only gone with 1 can of Sprite because I'm not using all of as much pork as I'm supposed to, but I am using 2 tablespoons of that, 2 tablespoons of the kikkoman, 2 tablespoons of the oyster, 1 tablespoon of the peppercorns, maybe a few less. I will throw in the 2 bay leaves, and I have done the vinegar, and it's all there. You're supposed to pull it in, pull it out, reduce, and add it all, in stages, but it's still going to taste the same. It's a bit like, when people complain about what their pizza looks like. Presentation's everything, right? But people go, oh, look at it, but all the ingredients are there. All right, so enjoy it. Unless it's something that has to be layered and structured, like lasagna or those types of things where it's meat sauce pastry, cheese sauce meat pastry, and you keep going. If it's just something that you just throw in a pot and a pan, unless you're running a freaking 5-star restaurant or some fancy ass ritzy funky cafe on the boardwalk at Terrigal, doesn't matter, right? Or in Cebu or Palawan or Boracay. It's just like, just get it in there, get all those flavours and everything happening, and get it in the bowl and get it in your tummy. All right, okay. Masarap. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. All right, chill. As you can see, it's back up to the boil and reducing, and because I added it all pretty much all at once, I should cover it and just speed up the process of the reduction and go from there. So I think the next bit of footage may be the final product going into the bowl, because this is just the boring slow process. This is the hour and a half stuff, and I don't think I thought it through enough initially, because like they also suggest in the footage, it's your own personal preference for in relation to the sauce, and you know how much you reduce it, how thick you may like it, how you know, I don't know, if you like it like soup. Okay, all right, chill. Okay, so the bay leaves are in, and it's continuing to reduce. I've just turned on the light for the range hood, and it's reducing quite significantly. Actually, it's still like soup though, but you know, and I haven't really covered it because I don't actually have a lid that's big enough for this, because this sort of fry pan with little spout things going on here so you can pour juices out. See those? See that? Deviation in the pan. It's on both sides. It's not bad. It was like, I think I paid like 15 or 17 bucks for it, and it was like, I don't know, it's a Chinese made thing, but it's pretty reasonable. It's deep. It's big enough without being too big. So it's quite versatile, this pan. But you know, it's non-stick and all that, and it does have a little bit of a base on it. But for the price on special at Woolies, didn't have a lid. I don't even know if they had, because they have a reasonable variety of you know, kitchen and you know, needs there. You know, utensils and saucepans and pots and pans and all those types of things. So anyway, yeah, it's reducing. It's going okay actually. But I'll keep it reducing longer. Chill. Okay, still reducing, but significantly more since previously. Okay, so and the pork's in the air fryer, probably not high enough on the temperature side of things, so I may increase that. Yeah, not too much, because then, you know, you'll set off the bloody smoke alarms. You know, using the air fryer, cooking pork, you know, not always ideal. Let's have a little sneak peek though. As soon as I pull the handle, this thing automatically turns off. Watch. So yeah, I should have checked that before I started it. Anyway, it's all good. Chill. All right, so it's continuing to reduce, and it's going okay. I've given it a little test taste. What you'd normally do is, chefs have like one big spoon, but they take another little smaller spoon to taste. So they're not sticking this spoon in their mouth, right? I'm going to, because I'm not going to use this spoon in here again. I'm just going to try it, just see. Yeah, it's what I know. It's what I'm familiar with. Maybe not enough Sprite. That would legitimately balance out that bitterness of the vinegar. But it's not that bad either. So it's all good. And I'm probably just going to dice those, not too thin or too small, and add them to this, and maybe just leave this for about another 5 minutes, so that reduces just a little bit more, and then by that time the pork in the air fryer will be done. But in between that 5 minute period, I'm going to dice these up and put them in there, and then we can just peel the egg and have the egg on the side with it. I'm not going to bother with rice, just trying to keep those calories down. But yeah, this has reduced it quite well, and yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, no need for the rice. We've got potatoes, that'll do. Potatoes and one egg, alright? That'll do. Chill. So there we go. I'm dicing them up and not making them too small, because I don't want them to go all soft and mushy and we want to be able to, you know, hey, just pick them up easily and enjoy that too. But yeah, so I'm going to add the rest of these. All right, almost there. We're almost there. Chill. So I'm going to leave. I'm not going to reduce it right down. It's getting thick, and it's okay. I've left a little bit extra in there because I've decided just to add the potatoes to it, and yeah, so there's extra sauce there just to cover them up, and then, you know, make that even more. You know, you appreciate that even more. It's wet enough, really, and I'll reduce that. I'll take those bay leaves out right at the end. Yeah. Okay. All good. It's very good. I'm excited. How's the pork going? Let's have a sneaky. Oh yeah. Yeah, look. I'll put it on that timber serving board. Yeah, look, it looks alright, doesn't it? Look at that. I'll just put that on top, just to add a different texture. So we're going to have the really nice tender pork in the adobo sauce with the potato and the egg on the side, the ebon on the side, and I don't know, what's pork? What is that? Lechon? Baboy? Pig? And we'll put a bit of the crispy on top, just for a different texture, okay? All right, so I don't know if you'll see it in the bowl and me eating it, but this has turned out pretty all right. I'm just going to chuck that back in there for a couple more minutes while that continues to reduce. Now the air fryer. Thanks my mother for that. Thank my mother for the rabbits. And this is almost done. 12 minutes later with no editing skills at all, other than pausing and telling everyone just to chill. But this, my beautiful Maganda or Malagu, my beautiful, or Guapo, my beautiful friends, you know, whatever culture or nationality or race that you identify with, you would enjoy this. Oh look, a bit of potato skin. Whoa, potato skin. All right, okay. So, yeah, if you like it, subscribe, share, give me some tips, maybe where I went wrong. No abuse, unless it's humour. And then, you know, you got to be careful, don't you? People get so upset. But yeah, just like, subscribe, share, give me some tips, some feedback. Invite me around to cook for you if you want. I'm open to that. Okay, salamat. All right, I'm going to plate it up or bowl it up. I'm going to bowl it up. So look how crispy that is now. How good does that look? That'll just be a little bit crunchy, a different texture. I've turned this off. That's reduced quite well and thickened really well. The eggs are ready to go, just on top on the side. I'm going to plate it up, and then I'll get some shots for other social media. Maybe, you know. So I'm going to just plate it up, so you can see the whole process. It kind of looks a little bit uneven, doesn't it, with all the potato in there and like not much pork, but you know what? The flavours, it's all there. Everything's there. It's all there. And, you know, this will be for my mate Steve. He'll enjoy this. And I'll put a little bit of the crispy pork on top, just to enjoy. I don't think there's going to be any of this left. Yeah, I need to have more, right? Because I bloody cooked it, so I need to have more. So check this out. We'll put a couple of eggs there. on the side. And maybe just like that's turned off, but it's still bloody going, isn't it? Hang on, and we'll just get a little bit of a sauce out of the pan for the purpose of a photo. I'll just put a little bit of sauce around there. Maybe what about the crispy stuff? What about, I'm not even holding the camera right, am I? So we've got the crispy, the adobo there. I'm all over the joint. I really do need somebody, some peppercorns there for the purpose of the picture. I really do need and yeah, a bit of the crispy pork, a bit of the crispy on top. Okay, that'll do. Enjoy. Sarap, masarap, manyaman. What else do I know? I don't know. That'll do. It's going to be bloody delicious. Cheers. Thanks.